Welcome to Sports News Highlights of today. We feed you with sports news all around the world. Enjoy.
Brentford midfielder Frank Onyeka has described Victor Osimhen as being on another level and believes opposition defenders at AFCON will be scared of the Nigerian striker. According to a report from Marca, despite growing noise around Robert Lewandowski's future, Barcelona remains remarkably calm about the forward contract renewal, while rumors continue to link the Polish striker with a possible exit. The club is not panicking and is not rushing into any decisions regarding his contract situation. Internally, Cassiano Chiala is regarded as one of the best talents around, and there is belief he can become a regular starter in Bayern's central defense in the future. It's only a matter of time before the 16-year-old makes his first team debut. Despite interest from Premier League clubs, Bayern are relaxed. Chiala is under contract until 2027 and is soon expected. Last season, Rafinha became the first Barcelona player with 50 goal contributions in a single season since Messi, Neymar and Suarez. Ousmane Dembele wins the Best FIFA Player award. He has joined Zinedine Zidane as the only Frenchman to win a FIFA Player of the Year award. He also joins Lionel Messi. Arne Slot has a different approach to squad leadership than Jurgen Klopp. Arne Slot has largely moved away from the leadership group model that Jurgen Klopp implemented during his time at the club. Alvaro Benito on Xavi Alonso. If the result gets worse, it will be inevitable. Speaking on El Laguero, Cadena SER, former Real Madrid player and analyst Alvaro Benito explained why Madrid continue to struggle to put matches away regardless of the opponents. Mbokazi's Chicago in talks with Barca star. Barcelona are taking a measured approach with Marc Bernal, fully aware of both the player's potential and the risks that come with accelerating his return too quickly. The club medical and coaching staff have been closely monitoring his minutes, determined not to repeat past mistakes with young talent returning from long injuries. 2 wins in 2 games against Deportivo Alaves and Talavera have earned Xavi Alonso a temporary stay of execution at Real Madrid for his job. The job was particularly on the line after the defeats to Celta Vigo and Manchester City. The 2 wins, however, do not confirm his continuity on the Real Madrid bench and only giving him a little longer to prove that he is the right man for the job. Scoring a goal in the World Cup final is the best thing ever, right? Both of us can say that. Lionel Messi and Zinedine Zidane, the GOATs. As well as Timo Werner. Also, Robert Lewandowski is not part of the Inter Miami shortlist for new signing in 2026 despite recent speculations. Lewandowski is only focused on the current season at Barcelona ahead of his deciding his future in 2026. And Slot appears to lack faith in Federico Chiesa and was reportedly furious with the forward following last season's loss at Plymouth. slot might still keep him out of the starting lineup even if the player scored every week as a substitute. Barcelona's recruitment plans for the future have once again placed the club at the center of a competitive European transfer battle. Over the past few weeks, it has become clear that the Catalan giants have developed a strong interest in 19-year-old winger Said El Mala, a player widely viewed as one of the most exciting young attacking talents. In a significant development, Build HT Sports report that FC Barcelona have made their initial move to extend the contract of manager Hansi Flick. Indeed, the La Liga champions have offered the German tactician a contract extension for at least one additional season, which would tie him to the club until June 2028. Roberto Firmino. There was real interest from Real Madrid, but many factors came into play. It wasn't the first choice. Then Al Ali came along and I had to think whether to wait or go. I think I made the right decision. Liverpool welcomes communities to Anfield for special Hanukkah events. Lamine Yamal versus Lionel Messi. International icons to go head as finalissima between Spain and Argentina is confirmed. Arsenal interest in the Real Madrid youngster but face competition from Borussia Dortmund and Bayer Leverkusen. Barcelona ready to strike in transfer battle with Tottenham PSG. PSG appears set to strengthen their attack as the winter transfer window approaches. Luis Enrique's squad has struggled with injuries following the 2024 to 2025 season and the FIFA Club World Cup over the summer. Messi votes for Best FIFA Men's Player 2025. First, 5 points, Ousmane Dembele. Second, 3 points, Kylian Mbappe. Third, 1 point, Lamine Yamal. FC Barcelona secured a hard-fought 2 victory over CD Guadalajara in the Copa del Rey on Tuesday night, securing progression to the round of 16. Up next for the La Liga champions is a clash against Villarreal away at Estadio La Ceramica in their final match before the mid-season break. Mohamed Salah is still trying to win the African Cup of Nations. Mohamed Salah was left in tears and needed comforting from Sadio Mane after losing the African Cup of Nations final in 2022. PSG remains keen on €100 million rated Real Madrid outcast for the key reason. At last, Gab's winners from Roberto Firmino sent Liverpool into the Club World Cup final as they beat Monterrey 2-0 on 18th December 2019 in Doha. Jordan Anderson and James Milner had to start in the back four alongside Joe Gomez and Andy Robertson. As has been well established by now, FC Barcelona have made the signing of a left-footed centre-back a priority for the summer of 2026. Even though Gerard Martin has proven himself to be a reliable alternative in the position in recent games, Hansi Flick and co feel it is important to bring in a quality player for the position. Sign for PSG wins the World Cup. Ronaldinho 2001 signs for PSG, 2002 wins the World Cup. Kylian Mbappe 2017 signs for PSG, 2018 wins the World Cup. Messi signs for PSG 2021 and wins the World Cup 2022. Dahot Upamecano offered to Liverpool for most valuable free transfer of 2026. Mohamed Salah set to begin African Cup of Nations campaign with Egypt. Barcelona defender set to take next step in recovery, targeting return in early 2026. FC Barcelona defender Ronald Araujo is currently taking a break away from the game to deal with mental stress and anxiety issues. The Uruguay international came under a lot of criticism after his early sending off in the game against Chelsea in November, which the Catalan lost 3-0. Desire Doué during the FIFA Intercontinental Cup 2025 final between PSG and Flamengo. Liverpool forward Mohamed Salah is still under the contract until 2027, but the conversation around who could eventually come in to replace him has never been far away. AFCON prize money, Bafanas road to 117 million rand. FC Barcelona travel to El Madrigal this weekend as they take on Villarreal in their final match before the Christmas break. Despite La Liga's best effort to have the match played in Miami, USA, the proposal was met with strong opposition, forcing them to cancel the plans and continue with the game being hosted at Estadio La Cerámica. Intercontinental Cup after edging Flamengo on penalties. Paris Saint-Germain become the first French side to win a global club title, earning a victory on penalties after 1-1 draw at the Ahmad bin Ali Stadium in Al Rayyan, Qatar, to secure the FIFA Intercontinental Cup against Seattle Flamengo, who failed to claim a fifth trophy in 2025. Mo Salah Liverpool journalist suspects summer transfer, gentleman's agreements. Ben Jacobs, give me sports. On which Premier League clubs are most interested in Antoine Semenyo, and what is the latest on his January release clause? 5 of the big 6 in the Premier League have looked at Antoine Semenyo in some capacity with Chelsea currently. Real Madrid scrapped past third tie Talavera in Spanish Cup. Barcelona's hope of landing Marcus Rashford on a permanent deal could be disrupted by Atletico Madrid. Diego Simeone's side are expected to make an inquiry for the Manchester United loanee, adding fresh competition to the race. Bayern Munich news. FC Bayern has multiple meetings with Maguire's reps. Tottenham Hotspur, Manchester United eyeing said El Mala, Robert Lewandowski, next stop, and more. Bafana win over Ghana leaves supporters asking questions. Luis Enrique as a PSG coach, 2024 to 2025 Coach of the Year, UEFA Champions League, Ligue 1 McDonald's, 2, UEFA Super Cup, Copa de France, 2, Trophies des Champions, 2. Franco Mastratuono is weighing up a short-term exit from Real Madrid. In a bid to guarantee his place in Argentina's World Cup squad. The young midfielder is seriously considering a 6-month loan move for the second half of the season, where he can secure regular minutes and playing time. Archduke 18-year-old CB Branimir Mlakic is hot property. Inter Milan, Newcastle, Marseille, Barca, Real Madrid and Dortmund also in the mix. He is the closest to leaving. He was being made a scapegoat. Jill Scott has defended Mo Salah's recent actions. In an African contest, Bafana are a strong team. African Cup of Nations 2025, too many stars to count. 51 African League 1 talents head to Total Energy AFCON 2025. PSG, 6 trophies in 2025. Ligue 1, Copa de France, Trophies des Champions, Champions League, UEFA Super Cup, FIFA Intercontinental Cup. If Victor Font wasn't enough, Barcelona's Joan Laporta will face increased competition in next year's Barcelona presidential election, as he will also be up against Marc Sirera. An economist by profession, Sirera has a plan to bring Barcelona back to economic stability, with Lionel Messi being the central focus of his master plan. Hansi Flick's decision to start Marc-Andre ter Stegen against CD Guadalajara was far from accidental. In fact, according to a report from AS, the Barcelona manager had a very specific objective in mind when he made that call, one that went beyond the result of Copa del Rey tie. Dusan Vlahovic can leave Juventus on a free this summer, with AC Milan interest, but no agreement is in place so far. Bayern Munich made contact in October before going quiet, while Barcelona have also inquired about a striker, though no talks have advanced at this stage.
You can drop your opinion at the comment section. Please like, subscribe and share. Thank you for watching.